Hello everyone, hello peeps, welcome back to another video on the mancubs channel, and today I have got my hands on the Casio Graph Math Plus. Now this is basically the French version of the upcoming Casio FX CG100, which is the international one. Now the French version actually came out a few months ago, I would say, and I've had a tab open of Amazon, and I'm just thinking, should I get it or not? And then the CG100 gets released on the Casio website, £140. This thing does the same stuff, £64. So let's open it up. As you can see, the box is a lot smaller than, for example, the box for the wonderful Casio FX CG50. Link to my unboxing video in the top right hand corner, up there. So let's just unbox this thing. And the box is definitely in more of a style to the scientific ones, just a little bit bigger in terms of the overall dimensions. So if I can actually open this thing up, there's a bit of tape there, and we've got some stuff here. I feel like there's a weight at the bottom. So I'm going to pop this box to the side. We've got cardboard. I don't think they provide cables anymore, which is a real shame. They're becoming like, smartphone manufacturers. They don't even give you a charger in the box. As you can see, all of the leaflets and whatnot are in French, which is great because I don't speak French. Let's take this bubble wrapping out, and ooh, I think this looks really, really nice. Now I know the Classware's design is actually quite polarizing, but I think it's very good. So if I just show you my bit of a battered up 991 CW, it's got a very similar layout, but you can see we've got these tab buttons here at the top, in the top bit, and we also have the return of the alpha button, which I'm very happy about. And this is the Casio FX92 College, which is the French based scientific model that Casio have. And here is the Casio FX CG50. It's about the same size, as you can see. Now I'm just going to turn it on and we will set it up, essentially. But first I've got to put the batteries in. So as you can see, it's also a clip case, like these ones here. The new CW series is no longer a slidey one like the CG50. So I'm going to unclip it, put it in the back. As you can see as well, the restart button is now in the center. It used to be on the side, and the battery cover is now circular, which I think looks cool, I guess. And let's pop these batteries in. I'm just going to pop the cover back on. And we'll flip it back around, and we've already turned on here. So it's also got these rubber feet here, and on the case as well. These seem like they're harder to take out than these ones, because I'm already missing one on my CG50. So let's clip the case on. Is that in properly? I don't even know. I think it is. It's not very firm fit. As you can see, we've got USB-C now. So here I always keep my micro USB cable here. But now, well, I don't actually have a USB-C cable here, but you can use USB-C, and we've also still got the standard 3-pin 2.5mm connector there. So let's change our language to English. And do I just press OK, or do I press the right tab button? I think right tab button. I'm going to go full brightness, because why not? Auto power off, we'll leave those the same. You can also press the confirm button, I guess. And these are alkaline batteries that come with the calculator, so I'll press confirm this time. And as you can see, this is what we have. So it doesn't really look like a lot of applications. If I show you the applications I have on here, we can see that a number of them have been removed, or they have not come to the Graph Math Plus. And this is because if I go to system, we can see that we're still on the old version. There is a software update available, and I'll probably do that in the next part of this video. So as you can see, modes like geometry, things like probability simulator, things like 3D graph, and also conic graphs are not here. And now we'll get into the next part of the video, which is updating the software of the Casio Graph Math Plus. So here I have a USB-C cable that I've connected to my computer, and we're going to connect it to the Casio Graph Math Plus to update the software version. So it's got all the final features, or not final, but the newest features, such as the geometry, probability simulator, all those applications that you would get on the Casio FX-CG100. Now obviously this calculator doesn't come with a USB-C cable already, so you're going to have to use one that you already have or buy a new one, but make sure you can transfer data with it. So what I'm going to do now is change my perspective to this website here. So this is on the Casio education website. I'll put a link in the description, and you can see here we've got version 2.0. It's actually version 1 on the calculator at the moment, and you have the update model here and also a user's guide. So that is what we're going to do now. And let me just go to the user's guide and I'll show you how to do this. I'm also doing it for the first time myself, so let's see how it goes. So here we have the PDF, and we have the system requirements, and we have all of the instructions. And this seems like quite a long process, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record it. I'll do a voiceover afterwards, and I'll get back to you because I really want to concentrate on this bit. So what actually happened is my screen recording got corrupted, so I don't have that. All I have is the footage of the actual calculator. So as you can see, I'm plugging it in with my USB-C cable connected to the computer. What it does essentially, once you install the software, make sure you're an admin, you run the wizard, it installs it like a normal piece of software on your PC, and then it asks you to plug in your calculator. Then you choose OS update as you saw, and then it's just a waiting game. So as you can see, I am just waiting. It says do not disconnect USB in bright red text on the top, and all you've got to do is wait. So I was just waiting, and then I got a little bit bored. So if you want, you can watch me solve a Rubik's Cube while I'm waiting. It's like solving a Rubik's Cube. And then I also started to practice my revolution cut, which I've been learning. And after it's finished updating, you'll have a slider on the screen. It will turn off, turn back on again, and it will prompt you to do the setup process once again. So let's do that. So you've just seen how to update it, and hopefully I've explained it alright. It's not very difficult. And now we just have to go through the setup process again. So choose your language, which will be English for me. Backlight level, I'll keep it just at full, just to keep it nice and bright, and I'll keep all of these settings the same. As I mentioned before, you can also press confirm instead of the tab buttons. We do have alkaline batteries, and as you can see, we have a lot more different apps now. So for example, we didn't have spreadsheet before, we didn't have inequality, we didn't have probability simulator, database, financial, 3D graph, geometry, conic graphs, or dynagraph. So we've got a lot more features now. And one thing that I'm very excited to see actually is in the catalog. As you can see now, we've got the numbers next to each menu item. So you can, for example, if I go to numeric calc, I can just press 4 and it takes that. If I want to do absolute value, I press 3. There we go. That's so nice, isn't it? I will be doing a much more full in-depth video comparing this to the Casio FX-CG50 and probably giving you a conclusion on how I think it is as a calculator. So this is just the unboxing and updating video. This is part 1. I'll see you in part 2. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you press the like button. If you want to see more random stuff on this channel, It would be nice if you would subscribe, comment, share, all of the YouTube stuff that people like to say. And I will see you in next video, in a previous video, or whenever. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.